Hello everyone, this is Rizwan from Ridz Creations. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to working on the music UI challenge in the Flutter. We will design to code, and so we will start creating a UI, beautiful UI using Android Studio by the Flutter. So I am going to create a Flutter project by create new project, Flutter project, and I will give its name application in the with the name of music app. Okay, music player app. So now I have created a default project, and I will add some assets for the application we will use. So I created assets folder and paste all the required assets here. Okay, now I need to enable the assets. Watch very carefully because I am going to create a very attractive UI. So I am going to enable the assets folder. This is the way to enable the assets, so that we can import all the assets in our application. So guys, remove the non-required data. So I am creating by I have given the title name music player, and remove this home screens with our screens. I am going to create music player home visits. Here I have created now, and I will import. Okay, so I have imported. Now we are working on the UI of the music player. From here we will create a we will use a scaffold, and background color should be I have a color FF1417, and now I will create a app bar. App bar will be here will be two buttons, in the one in the leading and another one in the action button. So I will use a assets. This is actually SVG image. So here I will teach you how we can use SVG. So for that we will use SVG plugins. Okay, uh, let me create another one. So I will create SVG. We need to use a SVG picture plugins in the Playback here. So I am using Flutter underscore SVG 0.22 version. So I will use a SVG picture dot assets, and will give the path of the of the our assets folder. Right. Okay. Here I have set the image search SVG, and the back arrow button, and I will fix some height and width, and I will also remove the background color of the app bar. Height should be 20. Alright, actually we need to give some heights on the I will set some padding over here. Okay, transparent color should be transparent, background color should be transparent, elevation should be removed so that it look better. Now we'll check not working, so we will give a padding on 112. Okay, it's look better. Fine. Now we will work on top, bottom, right. I think it's look better. It's look like the same as the search button. Okay. Title, we will give some title, player playing music, capital letter, and we'll set some styles. Styles should be text style, and font color should be white. Color should be white, and font size. Center title should be true because we want to set the title in the center, and here we will set font weight should be W 200. Okay, and now we will work on the body part. Here we will create a container and set uh, uh, some decorations, and so that it looks so fancy. And now we will create a border radius only, and top left and top right should be 150. It looks not good. I will create a color uh, gradient. Actually, we need to create a gradient color here in the. After that we will use first we need to set it here 100. Let's 150. It's look better now. Radius circular right should be 12. So after that we need to set some more container. Here I create a column, and in which I create a stack, because I want to set multiple objects here. So I create a container, and with the decoration of the above same container, same decoration. But here I will use a gradient color. So I create a linear gradients and put some color here. I have color collection, so I will use begin should be alignment should be top, alignment should be alignment dot top right, and big end should be alignment dot bottom right. Bottom right, no, bottom left should be. Well, I will change it, and after that we will set color dark blue, and one more color here, so it looks so fancy. And we need to give some height to the container so that it show. And now we need to give some height to the container. Height should be 200, or not, height should be 250, and we need to put the border radius, and we need to set some padding here, because I want to contain this container inside that. Okay, it look good. Now I want to set more object like images and some stars on in the screens, so that's why I use a stack here. So let me know. Only two colors is good. Color is not super good. Not. Remove this also. Only two color combinations look better. Okay. Now height should be 350, and I will. Guys, I hope you are enjoying my video, and so guys, you need to see very careful, because I am creating very attractive UI for the player. So I set some image here. So I will create a container, and I create container with the height 340 and width should be 150, and with the decorations and the image. Here I set the image, decoration image, and fix this with a row, because I want one more item here, and the item should be stars image. So let it be. So here, and space alignment, big space should be I copy this all the stuffs here, so I will check and I will remove later because we need to check complete screen. There is some render, we need to fix it. We need to set it expanded, so it's remove complete. It's resolve the rendering problem. Set the expanded. Okay, okay, fine. Now we don't need actually with. And now I will expanded this one to here and it will cover and above one also we need to set box width should be covered. Okay, now remove this images and set to set SVG. So we need to set the child of that container. This is will not tackle will not tag the as because it's take only the assets image. So we need to remove this and we'll work on the SVG picture assets and we'll set it. I think we need more SVG musics SVG. So I will that height should it looks more color should be white. No, it's not look better, but I think we need to set more images here. Box script should be cover. Contain should be contain. Okay. Now we will create more column and I think so contain row and now we will set some padding. 50 40. Okay, we need to set the padding only in the left side. Okay, now more SVG. Let's look some padding on the top and bottom. Now we need to set some height, so we will use size box here. Okay, and this should be 20. Okay, and we use one more images. It's not fine. We need to set the height of our container source 300. Okay, so the image should be look like a 3D type. Okay, so fine. Now we will set some bottom left border and now we will work with the we will set some text here in the column because we want to set two text here. So I use a column in the stack. If I use directly it will overlap the text, it not look very well, so we need to set it in the column. Okay, actually it's in the above. We need to set some position here. We will set position and we'll set the color should be white and we need to set some font size here, font size for the about text. So no matter where we use this, so here I will use positions and bottom should be 10 and bottom should be 30 and the left side 50. Okay, 40. Now we will set font size 30 and Font weight should be 340, not look better because it's lower left the star. So we will remove one more, and I will also remove this part. This is two, and we don't need this two. Okay, now we'll set another text music, and set the font size here. Font weight should be more, like 500, and cross axis alignment should be start, and now let's look more fancy. Okay, side above text height should be 30. Now it look better. So guys, I create separate stack here, music wall, like music wall. So I paste it here and use this music wall over here. Now I set some size height here, 20, and we'll set some text here in the music, in the music, and date 128K, and set some fonts should be 500, and font size should be 20. If I just look at that, now we will create some unknown artist, because we need some artist name in the builder block. So the name should be displayed. Okay, so size box will be height yellow. Now we will create another separate music menu bar. So here we will use or not here, we will use in the column here. So will we create a custom menu buttons here. Okay, so guys, we need to decorate it. So here we set container on the child. We should use column, and column contains several rows. As VG assets, we will set the love, and we'll set one more icon valve button. Okay, and we need to fix man access alignment should be around, not space between, and we'll need some padding. Now we'll create more padding here. So after that, we need to sometime fix it bottom, and now it's look better. Height and width should be 2021, and remove the padding. Remove that padding also. Now it's fine. 25 is fine. Okay. Now we will create more part, like playing buttons and skip forward and backward. We'll set some height 20, like 20, and let's look better. Now we will create it's look fine. So we create a we need to set some letter spacing on the above script. So here 5 2 3 so, and 335 bottom 25. Okay, now we will create another row and remove this icons as SVG images and here also we need to set a playing list SVG music list. Okay, and we'll set some height. Icon size should be 20 out of should look more, should look bigger, and we'll set the size box height here, and now we will set icon, two icons, one for the backward and one for the forward. So and we will also fast, it should be fast forward. Okay, and size should be 30 and color should be white gray. Okay, great. And should be back forward, back let me check, back, rewind, fast rewind. And now here is another container between both the buttons, and we will set some height and width, some gradient color, copy all the above gradients and set it here. Remove this border radius, shape should be circular, and we'll set height and width, and should be better. And now we'll set style, icon should be play arrow, size should be 30 and the color should be white. Fine. Now we will create a slider. I made mistake, so I will change more forward and backward. Okay. So now after that we will create a music slider. So and bottom sheet. So before that we will create bottom sheet. Some decoration here in the top right, top left. 150 and color should be different. Color we need to set height 60 and decoration color dot color effects. I have some color here, and I will color except 2C 38. Okay, now we will set some background theme. So we will go the theme, data and bottom sheet theme, and bottom sheet theme data and background color should be transparent. Okay, fine. Now after that we'll set some icon here in the center. So I create a center with the child icon should be up arrow, upward. Let me check. Up, upward. I think keyboard up arrow sharp 30. Fine, this looks better. size will be 40 point. Now we will create a different another menu slider, a music slider stateless. Before that we need to create all the stateful widgets. Should be stateful because I want to update set some states here in the slider. So here I use a slider theme, and slider theme contain a track shape. Guys, I already created a slider track widget, so I will use it here in that separate file, and I also created a gradients color. So I will upload the complete source code on my GitHub account, so guys you can easily download. So I set a default value. It's normally as we use a slider, so a minimum value should be 0 and maximum should be 100, and I will use a slider value here, and will for that we need to set all the widgets in the stateful. We need to set all the widgets. Actually, before I created a stateless widget. Now I need a stateful widget. So I created all the widgets into stateful. Now debug again, and let's work. So I'm going to use that music slider in here, and compile it. It's working fine. So guys, the actually complexity of I find it's working fine. So I'm talking about the gradient. So this is the file I have found in the somewhere else, and I create this gradients color for the sliding, and fix this file I will upload in my GitHub so that you can find. So guys, subscribe my channel and follow me. I need more support from you, and so that I create a more interesting stuffs for the Flutter. And I hope you are doing well. Bye bye, take care, have a nice day, bye.